presents Social Climate Change.
Just calm down.
Yeah, like, cause you don't really even know your great grandparents, like talking about. Like, you know them, but you don't really.
I know my great grandma. Like,
It's rough. All my shit's like that.
Yeah,
Have you not noticed that part?
Yeah, my bad. You know what I mean. See, I just be making music on the low sometimes. I'm not.
Water is kind of the littest song ever.
I've never always been like a public speaker, but I do have a lot to say. You know, like my ultimate goal in life is to like give back. I really don't believe that, I was put on this earth to just like fulfill my own purpose, and like I feel like a lot of my purpose has to do with like, the energy I also get off of people, like in my interactions every day with others. So it's important that we all realize, like, no matter what the skin color of anybody, like, we all have something to learn from each, heritage and way of life and what people look like. Like, there's value in everybody, every purpose, like every person. Like, we're all put here to enjoy this air and like to breathe, bro. Like, just like and that's what's so sad. Like, I just couldn't imagine as George Floyd laid there and like his last words as he was like deprived of his of oxygen, like his right to live, bro. Like, where in the cops amendments that they have the power to take someone's right to live without any jury,
How the hell did I just get here? Right the fuck right now?
What the any fuck? Jury, no jury of your peers, no chance to plead your side of the story, no nothing, bro. Is that how you get to go out? To his daughter, to his mother, dude, to his father. I'm like greatly sorry. Like, you got robbed, you got taken, like you got your son taken from you.
I saw the most beautiful quote though.
You got your family parent.
His daughter was like, "My daddy's a hero, a superhero or something like that." I was like, "That's amazing."
Dude,
Man, I don't know, like, the whole, it's just, I feel like things should be run, if we ever want a true democracy, it should be kind of more like everything is a walking Wikipedia page. Like, people should be able to add to it. The general knowledge should be, definitions want to be changed. Well, sometimes context does. Sometimes literally, like, things change. So it's like everything should be, it's like all kind of constructs. Race is literally a created construct. It's not even real. It's not even real. Ethnicity is real. Race is, you're not actually black. You're like a dark color, but not black. I'm not white. Also, like, and it's like, there's so much shit that goes into it. Race is not made up. It's just like gender. Like, gender's technically not real. It's just masculine or feminine traits. Traits are something we ascribed. We created it. It's made up.
It's not made up at the end of the day, though.
I mean, since we give it power, you might be right.
Why, at the end of the day, when I look
sex
at you,
is
dude,
real, though.
Your skin color is not the same as mine, and humans in their psychology are so easily their minds are so easily tortured that we could create a whole society and a whole means of separating people in classes just based on the fact that your shade of skin is different than mine, and that is that's only possible because the fact of race is real. That the fact that my skin is darker than yours, and that is tied down to where we come from, to your even Judaism, to where we come from on this earth. What I'm saying is it's real because we want it to be real. We're ethnicity is real too. Yeah, but race is real.
You're right. You are right.
It's not real.
But it's like we created it, is what I'm trying to say. You're right. I don't mean it's not real.
I mean, I don't think we created it because, like, right now I'm sitting here, I'm, black and you're white, and neither of us asked to be these colors. So like, it's not like we created it.
But
you know
you're
what I
not
mean?
black.
But
we don't call like.
But that's just a terminology, just like.
And that's what I'm trying to say. It's all. That's what I'm trying to say. It's terminology.
Just like you call it brown shit that comes out of your house shit.
It's descriptors.
No, but like at the end of the day, like when I see color, whether you want to call it brown or Caucasian, whatever you want to call the color of your skin is, those things.
If you're talking about pigment of my skin, then yes,
skill, it's there.
Yeah, you're right. There is shades and hues and shit.
And that just alone allows the ability.
I kind of see what you're saying.
That alone allows the ability to separate us.
I kind of see what you're saying.
Because people are pack animals.
The fact that we are different shades that makes it a different
and where
thing.
we come from, and then our history of those. I see what you mean. And the histories of those of which we come from, we're allowed to use those for different reasons to separate each other or make one person. The same reason you look out there and you're watching sports, all those black guys are athletes. That's you. Like, all those black guys are athletes. That's you really separating yourself. You know, if you didn't see race, you would never look and be like, oh, black people are more athletic. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
or
I think that there's inherent truth. There's inherent, not truths, but like traits that you can ascribe, but they're kind of like, I don't know. I think that you can do that for a lot of people, but what's the beauty about the time that we're living is a lot of people are mutts.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I don't think anymore. I see what you mean, and I don't think that it's like color gender and sex anymore.
Color is real. You gotta acknowledge the color of that, like, and that's what a lot of people is not like saying like, oh, race isn't real. You know what I mean? It's like taking away of the beauty of the fact a black that we person's skin, that we're different. It's okay to be different. That's what we need to teach our next generation.
But when we call that, I guess you're right.
Like, it's okay that person's black. That is dope. You know, that is dope if that person's Asian. You know what I mean? There's so much beauty in the differences that we look. And
I agree with that. But what is ethnicity then?
Ethnicity? Ethnicity is just like our heritage, where we come from. A person, the ethnicity is
that not what
is why I'm black.
Is that not essential? Oh, okay. You think it's why you're...
Yeah, ethnicity is why I'm black. Where I
more
hail
like the
from.
hominin type shit?
Yeah, where I hail from. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. You know?
Yeah.
Like, race and ethnicity tie together, and then you have culture. You know what I mean?
But then... I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted as a Jewish person. Like, how exactly? Because I don't really know. Like, people call it a race.
Well, Judaism is a religion,
but it's such an old religion that made it a race because it was such an old one.
But a section of Caucasians, a section of people who hailed from Israel, right? A section of them who had a race and an ethnicity, right? Practiced that religion. People from the Holy Land practiced that religion, and there were so many of them.
But it's the first religion.
Yeah, but you were a people. You were a people.
I know, and I'm realizing that's why it may be called a race.
You were a people before the religion.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So therefore, like, your race of people, you're not the race of people because of your religion. You're not who you are, but you practice that religion because of your race and ethnicity.
Hold on a second. Before I agree to this, I want to...
You get what I'm saying?
A little bit. Hold on. I practice my religion based on my... I practice my religion because I believe it.
I'm saying you were born into a Jewish family. You didn't.
Yeah, my mom is actually not Jewish, but my dad is very Jewish.
Yeah, the reason you were born in a Jewish family because your ancestors. Technically, it's not because they
know more about my shit than me.
They're not Jewish because they're not
Jewish because of their religion.
Yeah, they're not Jewish because of their religion. They're Jewish because of where your ancestors hail from. It's not because, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Wherever your ancestors hail from, their race and ethnicity practice religion.
That's Judaism. Difficult because Jews have been kicked out of everywhere that they've been to.
So black people.
It's not a contest. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm just saying you don't lose your religion.
I understand what you mean, and it's a group of people that I guess.
You don't lose your culture from that.
No, I know. But I think that too many times nowadays, people do, I think, compare tragedies, which are tragedies and do not deserve to be compared.
Tragedies don't be compared. They need to be talked about because there's so many more tragedies that are happening to this day.
I think it's just the problem is as human nature is to compare
on the record,
two
we don't talk
unlike
about
things.
tragedies, besides race, things like human trafficking,
Human trafficking is crazy.
That's the number one industry in the world is human trafficking.
Bro, they literally in an international airport they play if you see someone suspecting of human trafficking, call this number every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes in an international airport. Think about the reason why that is even happening. That means that it's frequent as fuck.
Yeah. So fucking nuts, bro. Honestly, talking about it, even.
Hey, fuck.
And I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man that I don't get scared about a lot of shit. I've got guns pointed in my face, all that shit. But when I talk about human trafficking, that's some shit that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Me too. No, you know Avicii,
right?
Avicii put out his last video, right? His last music video. He's a techno artist. Some really good shit. High end dude. He fucking last video he ever put out, a music video, it was nothing like he ever put out, not even a party beat, just a story of human trafficking of these men bidding on these kids in a van in the desert, these rich ass gross men, and they're all fucking mostly white, but I'm sure there are a lot of other people, but and then the kids run away and make a break for it, and literally the whole video is them coming back and literally murdering the people that tried to buy them, and he got killed. He got murdered. He apparently committed suicide, like Chester Benningfield, right, from Lincoln Park. But he fucking actually probably, if Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, then and if you believe that, then you can probably believe that Avicii got fucking suicide too, because it didn't happen like that. So
here's the thing, bro.
Chester's literally got molested too, and he's from Lincoln Park, and he committed suicide. No, these artists are all about to bring light to this shit, and that's why they die.
Yep.
Well, at least some of them. Chester, dude, he literally got molested when he was younger. He's in there.
I totally believe it. Talking about this shit gives me fucking heebie-jeebies that ass.
He was trying to fight this shit.
It's so fucking real, bro. You look at the Jeffrey Epstein shit. You know what the number one hotspot for human trafficking is? DC.
No way.
The political capital. Why, bro? Our politicians are involved in all this shit, bro.
Oh yeah, and how twisted is that?
It's so.
It's just
sick.
maybe is it the politics or is it the power that comes with it that we give to it?
I don't know.
They should be servants of the people, bro. But I guess people.
I'm just
power,
saying,
and it's not a good mix.
There's some dark things going on in this world, bro.
Yep. And did you see the senator today who was against, he's a Republican, he's so against gay marriage, so against all this gay LGBT shit, and he fucking is the male escorts in DC literally have a nickname for him because he uses them so much. And they're all talking about it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
Anyway, you're right. It is heebie-jeebie talk. We gotta stop.
Yeah, right? I mean, but